Welcome. I'm Yvonne Davis, and I am an astrologer and the author of The Power of Manifestation, Creating a Life You Love. And welcome to my channel where I do videos on topics of astrology and manifestation. So if you like the astrology, I hope you'll stick around for the manifestation videos too. And if you like the manifestation, I hope you'll stick around for my astrology videos. So I try to do at least 2 videos a week when I'm able. And so, just keep your eye open. And if you're not subscribed yet, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel and click on the bell for notifications and like this video. So today I am asking the question, do you want to be a billionaire? So first of all, I want to explain what I mean by that and why I'm asking that question. Okay, now I don't mean it literally a billionaire, although maybe you do want to be one. But what I mean is, do you want to have like so much money that if you want something, you never have to ask yourself, can you afford it? Because the answer is always yes. So that's what I really mean when I ask that question. And the reason why I'm asking that is because I want to bring to your attention something that a lot of people don't understand about manifestation. And so they end up creating unnecessary obstacles for themselves. So what we tend to do, especially in our Western culture, where money is such an intense focus of virtually everything, is that we make the money more real than the thing that we actually want to manifest. And so we actually end up creating a barrier to what we want to manifest. And that's really difficult for a lot of people to wrap their minds around, because they think, well, the money will get me what I want. So let's say, for example, ultimately what you want is freedom. And so you think, well, the money is going to get me freedom. Maybe you're in a job that you don't enjoy, or you have, bills or other obligations, and you think, oh, if I could just get more money, then I could be free. And so we end up equating money to freedom. And even deeper, sometimes people will equate money to love, and to self-worth and recognition and any of the other things that a person might ultimately want to manifest, needs that they're trying to meet. And so what they do is they think, okay, I'll give you a very concrete example. So let's say that what you really are wanting is love and companionship and family, a feeling of safety, a feeling of comfort, creative expression. So all of these things might, in your mind, equate to having a home. So you think in your mind, well, I want to manifest a home because then I can meet those needs. And I need money in order to manifest a home. And so what you do is, and then maybe even another layer back, you'll think, okay, I need to get this specific job so that then I'll have the money, so then I can buy the home, so then I can meet all these needs like companionship, comfort, safety, security, self-expression, freedom, whatever that means to you, that sense of home and family. And that's what we actually do, most people. That's what we do, is that we will create these different steps. And we think that we are helping ourselves to get to the point where we can manifest what we actually want. But ironically, we actually end up doing the opposite, which is that we create barriers to what we want. And so, let's say, companionship and family, a feeling of family, a feeling of companionship and love and comfort and safety is what you're really longing for. And the truth is, we can actually have that in any moment. We have access to meeting those needs in any moment. And that is the thing that most people don't believe. They don't actually believe that they have access to it in any given moment. And so what they do is they push it off into the future. When I get this, then I can have that. And when I get this, then I can have that. When I get this, then I can have that. And so there are all these layers and steps along the way I need to get this job. Or even another layer back, I have to get this education in order to get this job, in order to get this amount of money, so then I can get a home, so then I can have a feeling of family. And yes, we're doing that all the time. And so instead of, getting closer to what we want to manifest, we're actually pushing ourselves further and further away from it. We're creating all these barriers and obstacles between ourselves and what we want to manifest. And what we want to manifest gets farther and further into the future, and it stays in the future. And so if you want to manifest, the key is, now you can start, like if you're making a list and you're getting clarity in what you want to manifest, you can start by writing those things down. So maybe, you do write some of those things down, like, okay, I need to get this degree so that I can get this job, so that I can get the home, and then I can get the feeling of family and all these things. And I'm not saying that those things in themselves don't have value, but the thing is that if you're not doing them for their own sake, if you're doing them because you think they will bring you something down the road that you really want, like that feeling of love and family and safety and comfort, then you're probably going to end up being disappointed. And so what I suggest is, after you put those things on your list, then make another list that says what I really want. Then ask yourself something like, well, if I had that money, then what do I think that will bring me? Or if I had that home that I want, what do I think that would bring me? So, or that relationship, so like, let's say you're longing for a romantic relationship, a committed relationship. And then you ask yourself, well, what would that bring me? Why do I want that relationship? Well, probably because you're longing to meet needs for love, companionship, and in a romantic relationship, you might also want to meet needs for sexual fulfillment and friendship as well. And so there are lots of needs that are met through that kind of relationship. But the point is that you can actually bring those things into your life: love, companionship, romance, friendship, all the things that you imagine you'll have when you have that relationship. You can actually bring them into your life right away. You can actually meet many of those needs on your own. And it's not to say that you don't still want that relationship. It's just that to think that you can only meet those needs in the future when you have that relationship, that's where you will probably end up disappointed. Because if you haven't learned to bring that into your life in the present moment, you may not be able to bring it into your life, even if the perfect person shows up. Or what you'll end up attracting is someone who actually reflects what you truly believe about yourself, is that you're not worthy of those things. Because if you were worthy of those things, you would give them to yourself right now. You don't need another person to give those things to yourself right now. And so if that's what you believe, that you're not worthy, then you'll probably end up attracting someone into your life either who reflects back the belief that you're not worthy, or if you met the perfect person, you either wouldn't see them, you would be like blind to them, you wouldn't even recognize that they like you, or you would sabotage the relationship or something like that, because ultimately you're going to manifest what you truly believe deep down inside. So same with, like, if a home was something you wanted to manifest, then think about what that means to you. Like, that might represent comfort and nurturance, happiness and joy, surrounding yourself with beauty, creative expression, companionship and love, and safety. And so all of these things you can actually bring to yourself in the present moment. They are not embedded in individual people, and they're not embedded in individual objects, like, for example, four walls and a roof. No matter how beautiful it is, no matter how expensive it is, that object itself cannot meet those needs if you cannot meet them yourself in the present moment. So I know this is really counterintuitive, and some people are going to have a really hard time wrapping their heads around it. But that is the ultimate truth about manifestation, is that whatever it is you think that thing or person will bring to you, the need that you're trying to meet, you can actually meet that need in the present moment. The needs and the feelings. You have the capacity to attract them into your life in the present moment, to open yourself up to abundance and receiving in the present moment. And so that's why I asked that question, is because I want to bring you back to what it is that you actually want. Because money is just a piece of paper, you know. So there's a piece of paper. Here you go. Here you go. You can have lots of pieces of paper, but it's clearly not the pieces of paper that you want. It's not the electric blips that you want. I'm sending you electric blips right now. That's not what you want. You want that feeling of freedom. You want the feeling of safety, of security, adventure, whatever it is you think that money will bring to you, acknowledgement, recognition. So get clear on what it is you really want, because if you spend your whole life chasing after that thing that you want, that's always in the future, even if you finally get it, it will not give you what you think you want if you cannot receive it in the present moment. And that is a fact. So, so first I just wanted to explain that concept in manifestation. And then, and again, I'm not saying, you know, don't go out and create a career, because the career and the creative expression in that career it opens your life, you know, it brings in new experiences, new people, and all those things are worthwhile doing for their own sake. I'm just saying that if you're not capable of meeting a need for abundance, freedom, love, recognition, appreciation, and all the things that you think that will ultimately bring you, if you can't bring that to you in the present moment, you won't be able to bring it to yourself when you actually have that thing. One more example is, you know, when we equate money to freedom, like I said, that's like the pieces of paper or the electronic blips that you think this is freedom. I could tell you this piece of paper here is not freedom. Freedom is freedom, and that's all. Freedom is freedom. That's all. If you can get that one thing, love is love. Freedom is freedom. Happiness is happiness. They are not embedded in objects, although we may enjoy the objects and they can, you know, like stimulate new experiences, draw new things to us, but they in themselves are not freedom. They in themselves are not love. They in themselves are not safety. So anyway, I hope that's bringing some clarity. Some of you already understand that, but a lot of people still have a really hard time wrapping their heads around that. So the next thing I want to do, I know this can sometimes be challenging if you're new to the material, or if you're struggling with these concepts of manifestation. It can be really hard to get to wrap your head around it sometimes. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the boxes below, and I will look forward to reading everything you have to say and responding as much as I am able. And until then, I hope and wish you the absolute best in terms of opening yourself to what is truly valuable and what you're truly longing for, which is that unconditional love and abundance. And until the next time, I wish you all the goodness in the universe. Take care.